Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you the right technique for side planks and reverse planks. They are great and effective exercises for everyone, if you do them right. Let's find out. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Lena. Welcome to Sport Health Science. This channel is all about giving you training, knowledge and tools to help you to exercise more effectively and make healthy lifestyle choices so you feel stronger, healthier and happier. So today we are talking about side and reverse planks. While side planks are a great way to strengthen mainly your core and obliques, reverse planks focus on your glutes, hamstrings, lower back and core. Both are exercises where we have to hold a certain position. That's why they are great for the muscles which stabilize our spine. As we hold our body weight on only one arm in the case of the side plank or on both arms in case of the reverse plank, our shoulder and arm muscles have to work as well. So overall, quite a lot of muscles are engaged at the same time. With adding some movement to the original static position, we can make the exercise even more challenging and effective. Let me show you how. Just grab a mat and some water and we are ready to start. For the easiest version of the side plank, lie on one side. Ensure your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder, your forearm pointing forward. Keep your knees on the ground, stack your legs and raise up your hips. You can either rest your top hand on your upper hip or extend it in the air. We can hold this position for a certain amount of time or add some movement like this. Lower your pelvis in the direction of the floor and raise it up again. We are activating our obliques and helping to build a strong core. The next level would be the straight arm plank, which is a bit more difficult than the elbow plank as you are reducing your supporting surface. Extend both legs out so that your body is on one straight line and you are balancing on the outside edge of your foot. To get more stability, place the upper foot in front of your lower foot. You can either hold this position or add some dynamic pelvis lifts like this. Lower your pelvis in the direction of the floor and raise up again. It's a great core exercise, but also our shoulders, obliques and legs have to make an effort to hold this position. Choose either starting your side plank on your elbow or in the straight arm side plank position. Keep your feet flexed and lift up your upper leg just higher than your top hip. Try to keep your spine lengthened and your abs engaged. Then slowly lower it back to your bottom leg. Besides our shoulders, waist, abs and back, we are targeting our outer thighs and glutes. Next is a side plank crunch. First, choose your level. As before, the variations of the side plank are a bit easier on your elbow. So if you have problems keeping your balance, choose the elbow side plank as the starting position. Otherwise, begin in the straight arm side plank position. Keeping your torso stable and your waist lifted, bring your right knee up towards your right elbow. Lengthen your right leg back to the starting position. It's a nice exercise targeting the entire side of the body. We start with the side plank on your right side. For more stability, you can put your feet in front of each other. Extend your left arm, exhale and rotate the left side of your ribcage toward the floor, passing your left hand and arm under your body. Engage your core as much as possible by pulling in your belly button towards your spine. Return to the starting position and repeat. We are coming from the top and reaching all the way through. Adding a twist to a side plank challenges your balance, works your obliques and tones your shoulders. Hold the side plank position. Stretch your upper arm up and we actively pull in our bottom leg. Our hip muscles and the adductor of our upper leg really have to work to hold this position. To make the exercise a bit easier, go down on your forearm. Starting in the side plank position, keep the bottom leg on the ground and just move the upper leg. Pull your knee forward and go back to the starting position. Our abductor, the outside hip muscle of the lower leg, has to work to prevent our hip from falling down to the ground. You can always make it easier by going down on your elbow. Last but not least, we are going to talk about the reverse plank. Therefore, sit on the ground with your legs extended in front of you and arms at your sides. Place your hands on the floor next to your hips, fingers pointing towards your feet. Lift up your pelvis, aiming for a straight line from chin to toes. Keep your pelvis in a neutral position. You don't want your pelvis to be either too high or too low. Keep your head and neck in line with your torso to avoid neck strain. Squeeze your shoulder blades together so we are working on our posture. And lift up your pelvis by using your glutes. If you have injury or mobility issues in your wrists or shoulders, you might have to adjust your hand position. Just try different positions, maybe pointing your fingers towards the side, or try resting on your forearms rather than your palms. But you will see, supporting yourself on your hands will make the exercise a bit harder. Our core has to work more. Always focus on quality. If you're struggling to hold the pose, it's best to release rather than fight it. We start in the reverse plank position as described before. Now lower your hips slowly toward the ground, but without touching it, and then lift them up again. The reverse plank is especially good for the muscles in our lower back, our hamstrings and glutes. It improves our core and spinal stabilization. If you want to make this exercise a bit easier, you can start with bent knees. Okay, so let's get to our last plank. Start in a reverse plank with your hips lifted. Raise one leg as high as you can without bending at the waist, so keeping your body in a straight line. Repeat on the other side. It's quite difficult as we really have to work hard to keep our position while taking one supporting pillar off the floor. We are building a strong core and especially the often overlooked posterior muscles of the core. It also helps us strengthen the arms, shoulders and even the muscles of the hands. Overall, it can improve our posture. Alright, that should be enough. Now it's your turn. Choose your favorite 5 variations. Do each for 30 seconds, followed by 30 seconds of rest. And depending on how much time you have, give me 2 to 3 sets. It's perfect to combine it with some of my other videos, for example, a full body HIIT routine. Have fun, and I see you soon.